Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We're going to do the 1903 Game 7 of the World Series. We got this series tied up at 3 games apiece, and we're going to be in Pittsburgh for Game 7. We got Deacon Felipe on the mound, excuse me, for the Pirates, and for the visiting Boston Americans, you're going to have Mr. Bill Dineen. Should be an interesting game here today, folks. So let's take a look and see how things have been going for the Pittsburgh Pirates. You got Hornus Wagner hitting 400 with 2 RBIs. Eddie Phelps hitting 333. Jim Sebring hitting 316 with an RBI. Then you got Claude Ritchie batting 278 with 5 RBIs. Kitty Bransfield, he's hitting uh, 227, and he's got 2 RBIs. As Tim D and 007 join us here at Pittsburgh, you got Tom Leach batting 208 with 3 RBIs, and Ginger Beaumont batting 200 with 4 RBIs. As far as the pitching goes, you got Buck Vale. He's come in and pitched 2 2/3 scoreless innings, giving up a walk and a strikeout. And Brickyard Kennedy's pitched a complete game and got a win. And he's given up 9 hits with 3 walks with a 2.0 ERA. And you got Deacon Felipe. He's pitched in 3 games, 23 innings, giving up 25 hits, won 1, lost 2, walked 2, and struck out 12. And Sam Lever has pitched in 2 games. He's pitched 17 innings and a third, giving up 16 hits, walked 2, and struck out 5. And he's got a 3.12 ERA. And as far as the visiting Boston Americas, you got Hob Ferris batting 381. He's got 2 RBIs in the series. Jimmy Collins batting 320 with 1 RBI. Lou Cryer batting 300 with 4 RBIs. Buck Freeman batting 292, and he's got an RBI. Fred Parnett, he's batting 261 with 3 RBIs. Patsy Doherty batting a $192 with 2 RBIs. And Candy LaChance batting a $182 with 2 RBIs. Chuck Stahl's only batting a 048, only 1 for 21 in the series. And then you got Farley and O'Brien's both had pitch hit at bats and haven't gotten a hit yet. As far as the pitching for the Americans, Tom Hughes has pitched in 2 games here. He's got a 1-0 record, pitched 10 innings, given up 6 hits, walked 2, and struck out 8. No ERA. Cy Young's pitched in 2 games. He's 1-1, 17 innings, and 13 hits, 1 run, 1 walk rather, 8 strikeouts, and he's got a 1.59 ERA. And Bill Dineen's pitched in 3 games. This will be his 4th, and he's got a 1-2 record, 25 innings, 35 hits, walked 9, and only struck out 3. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup for game number 7, folks, and we'll get to Pittsburgh and get this game started. So, leading off for Boston Americans is Patsy Doherty in left field. Batting second and playing third's Jimmy Collins. Batting third playing center field is Chick Stahl. Batting fourth playing right field's Buck Freeman. Batting fifth and playing shortstop is Freddie Parnett. Batting sixth and playing first base is Candy LaChance. Batting seventh and playing second base is Hob Ferris. Batting eighth doing the catching is Lou Cryer. And on the mound, and I got that messed up. We'll have to fix that. And I thought it was Bill Dineen, but it's going to be Cy Young. Thought I had that set up as Bill Dineen. So we'll fix that here. Give me a second. So Cy Young will be on the mound for Boston Americans. Alrighty, and now the starting lineup for your hometown Pittsburgh Pirates is going to be Ginger Beaumont playing center field. Batting second and playing left field is Fred Clark. Batting third, playing third, Tommy Leach. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, Hornis Wagner. Batting fifth, playing first base is Kitty Bransfield. Batting sixth, playing second base is Claude Ritchie. Batting seventh and playing right field is Jimmy Sebring. Batting eighth and doing the catching is Ed Phelps. And on the mound doing the pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates is Deacon Felipe. Let's get down here to Pittsburgh and get this game started, folks. And leading off is Patsy Doherty. And like I say, he's batting only 192, but he does have 2 RBIs. And making his fourth start of the series is Deacon Felipe. He's got a 1-2 record in this World Series, 2.35 ERA, 25 hits on 2 walks and 12 strikeouts. And let's get this party started. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Patsy. And that ball is hit out into left field. And Mr. Clark makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Mr. Jimmy Collins, batting .320 with an RBI here today in the series. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Jimmy. And that ball is lifted up in the infield, and he wants it. Looks like Hornis Wagner is going to make the catch for out number 2. That was a rainmaker. Took a while for that to come down. 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the first for Boston. That brings up Chick Stahl not having a good World Series at all, folks. Only got 1 hit, and 21 at bats. Can he get number 2 here against the Deacon? Here's a 3-1 pitch. And he walks a guy only batting a .048. Not what you want to see. So now you got a runner down at first with 1 out, and you got Buck Freeman. Buck's batting .292. He's got an RBI in this World Series. Chick's got some speed down at first. Will he be taking off trying to get in scoring position here for Buck? Here's the 3-1 pitch. That ball is skied out to left field. Hornis Wagner out in shallow left makes the catch. And Boston strands 1. We go to the bottom of the first. Boston nothing. And due up here for the Pirates is Belmont, Clark, and Leach. And Ginger's batting .200 on the World Series. He's got 4 RBIs. He's going up against Cy Young, making his 3rd appearance here in the World Series. 17 innings, 13 hits, 3 earned runs. He's walked 1 and struck out 8. And here's the first pitch from Cy Young. It's a 3-2 count. And he strikes him out. 1 down here in the bottom of the first. That brings up Fred Clark. Clark's only batting a .130. Top of the order hasn't done much here for the Pirates. It's the bottom part that has. Let's see. Hey, Doug. Let's see if Mr. Clark can get something going here. Here's a 1-0 pitch to him. Can he take advantage of it? That ball is grounded down the first. Easy play for LaChance. 2 up and 2 down. And that's up to Mr. Tommy Leach, only batting .200. He does have 3 RBIs. Chance to get on base here for Hornis Wagner, who's having one heck of a World Series. He's trying to carry these Pirates here. And it's a 1-1 count. And that ball is tapped in front of the plate. And that's an easy play. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. We go to the top of the second. It's 0-0 here in Pittsburgh. And you got Perrinant, LaChance, and Ferris due up here for the Americans. And Freddie's batting .261 with 3 RBIs on the World Series. Can he get a base hit here, folks, to start this inning out? That's a ground ball down the short. Richie's got it over to first for out number one. One up and one down. And that brings up Candy LaChance, only hitting a $182. And he gets something started here for the Americans. And it's a 2-1 pitch. And he's been falling behind. That's going to be a bloop single out the left field. And just as soon as you talk bad about somebody, he gets a base hit. So there is LaChance down at first. He's got some speed. And here comes Ferris, who is having one heck of a World Series, folks. Batting .381, 2 RBIs. Let's see if he can drive LaChance in from first base. On the 1-1 pitch, that ball is skied out the right field. That's a can of corn for Jimmy Sebring out there. Now there's 2 outs with a runner down at first for Lou Cryer, and he's having a good World Series. Batting .300 with 4 RBIs. Will LaChance with 2 outs try to get in scoring position here, folks. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. So he's walked Mr. Cryer, and that'll bring up Cy Young. And you know we don't need no stinking DH in this game. Mr. Cy Young's batting .333, folks. So he could deliver here. Like I said, you got good speed on the pads in LaChance and Cryer. So, hey, legends. So let's see if Mr. Cy Young can help himself and get himself an early lead here. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Cy, and that's out the right field. And that'll be the 3rd out. So Sebring makes the play. And the Boston Americans leave too. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. We got Wagner, Bransfield, and Richie due up. Honest Wagner is the man, batting .400 in this World Series. Here's the pitch from Cy Young. And he's first ball swinging, folks. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Freddie at short. Easy play to his counterpart. 1 down here in the 2nd. And that brings up Kitty, old Bransfield. He's batting .227, 2 RBIs here. Can he get something started here for Pittsburgh? And the full count on him. And that ball is ripped down the left field. And he's making a wide turn, but he's going to hold up for a single down there as Patsy Doherty gets the ball in. So Pittsburgh's got a runner down at first, and Kitty's got good speed, and that brings up Claude Ritchie. Ritchie's batting .278, and he's leading the team with 5 RBIs. So let's see if Kitty can get in scoring position, or can Claude drive him in from first. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that is belted down the first. Can they turn 2, 3, 6? No, they don't get 2. As he beats the throw down the first, Richie does. Richie's got decent speed. This whole team does. Excuse me here while I take a drink. And up comes Jimmy Sebring, batting .316. This bottom part of the order is doing a good job for Pittsburgh. And let's see if Jimmy can keep it up. Here's an 0-2 pitch to him. And that ball is lifted in the center field for a base hit. And here comes the throw down the 3rd. And it gets away from him, folks. And that's going to score a run. And Pirates take a 1-0 lead on the throw in there by Chick Stahl. And now you got a runner down in 2nd. And scoring position in Jimmy Sebring with 2 outs here. And we got Eddie Phelps up. He's batting .333. He doesn't have an RBI, hey, Jamie, in this World Series yet. But single score Sebring easily from 2nd. Cy Young's a little disgusted out there with that throwing error by Chicky Stahl. Here's the pitch from Mr. Cy Young. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field, and that's to score Sebring easy. And the Pirates are up 2-0 here, folks. And still threatening with Eddie down at first. And that'll bring up the Deacon, and the Deacon batting .250. Again, we don't need no stinking DH. He's 2 for 8 in this World Series. Eddie, for a catcher's got decent speed down there at first. I don't think he's going to score easily on a double, but he could score on a double. Here's the 1-1 pitch to the Deacon, and that ball is lifted in the left field. That should be an easy third out, but not until the Pirates score two and take a 2-0 lead into the top of the third. And this series is tied up at 3 games apiece. You got the top of the order due up here for Boston. Doherty, Collins, and Chick. See if Stahl can make up for his error. And here is Patsy Doherty, only batting a $185, and he's 0 for 1 today, folks. Can Deacon keep him like that? Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be fly out the center field. Nice play by Ginger. He gets there easily for out number 1. And that brings up Jimmy Collins. Jimmy's doing a decent job. He is 0 for 1 today, though, against the Deacon. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Can he take advantage of it, folks? And that ball is hit in the right field. He'll play it on the bounce out there, and Jimmy's got himself a 1-out base hit. As Sebring fires that ball back into the infield, and that brings up Chick Stahl. Chick's got the big error that started the floodgate opening up in that second inning when the Pirates scored 2. Can he come through? And he's having a terrible series at the plate also. Let's see what he can do with this 1-1 pitch. And he is taken off, and it won't even be a throw down there by Eddie Phelps. Jimmy Collins gets a stolen base. So now you got a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Can Chick come through here and cut this lead in half? Here's the full count to him, and that's ground ball down to first. That'll get the runner over to third now with 2 outs. And we got Buck Freeman up now. He's batting .280. He's 0 for 1 today. Can he drive Jimmy in down there at third? 90 feet away. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. And Boston's going to leave a runner down at third. And we go to the bottom of the third. It's the Pirates 2, the Boston nothing. We got the top of the order due up here for Pittsburgh. Ginger, Clark, and Leach. And Ginger's 0 for 1 today. He needs to get something started here, folks. Batting a $192. Full count on him. And Ginger cuts on this one down the third. He throws over to first, and they get him by a step. So Ginger's out of there. 1 down for Fred Clark. And here's the pitch from Cy Young. See if he can have a quiet third here compared to the second. That's a fly ball out to Patsy. 2 up and 2 down. And now it's up to Tommy Leach to get on base for Hornus Wagner. And Tommy's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. And that ball is laced out in center field. And Chick makes the catch. And the Pirates go down 1-2-3. So Cy Young has a lot better third than he did a second. We go to the top of the fourth. We got Perrinette, LaChance, and Ferris due up here against Deacon. Freddie's 0 for 1 today. And here's the pitch from Mr. Felipe. The 1-0 pitch. And he squares the bunt back to the mound. And Deacon throws to first. And that'll be out number 1. And that brings up the Candyman LaChance having 1 for 1 day today. And can't remember if he got down the second or not. I think he got stranded at first. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Candyman, and that's going to be out in the center field. And he's 2 for 2 today, folks. All of a sudden, LaChance is starting to heat up. And you got a runner down at first with 1 out for Ferris. Ferris, like I say, he's got 2 RBIs, batting .364. He's 0 for 1 today. LaChance with good speed down there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be hit down the third. Only plays over to first. And that'll get LaChance in the scoring position here to cut this lead in half with 2 outs. And it's up to Lou Cryer to do some damage here in the top of the fourth. Lou batting .300. He walked his first time up. And here's the pitch to him. And that ball is hit out into left field. That's going to bang off the wall out there. That's scoring one. He's a brown-eyed, handsome man. He hits third. Could have went in there standing up. Don't understand the slide. That gets the first run in here for Boston, and it's now a 2-1 game. We got us a triple there. So Lou Cryer coming through, and now you got Cy Young. Cy Young tie this game up for himself here, folks. Like I say, he's got 2 hits in this World Series. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That ball is skied a mile high. Should be an easy out. And it is, as Phelps makes the catch. But the Americans score 1, and it's 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. You got Hornus Wagner due up, Bansfield and Ritchie. Can Wagner get on base here, folks? Get something started and get that run back for Pittsburgh. And here's the full count to Wagner. And he laces that ball down the 3rd, fires over the 1st for out number 1. And since the 2nd inning, Cy Young settled down here, folks. That brings up Kitty. He's 1 for 1 today. Can he get on base again against Cy Young here? He's first pitch swinging. That ball is hit down to Freddie at short. 2 ground balls, 2 outs. And it's up to Mr. Ritchie to keep this inning alive here. Old Claude's 0 for 1 today. He's got a full count on him. And that ball is hit down the 2nd. So 3 ground balls, 3 outs. And the Pirates go down in order. Cy Young does his job after they score 1 in the top. Then he shuts them down in the bottom part and gives the Pirates a chance to tie this game up. Got the top of the order due up here for Boston. Doherty, Collins, and Stahl. Patsy's 0 for 2 today. Can he get something started on this 3-2 count, folks? And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And that'll be out number 1 as Ginger makes the catch. And that brings up Jimmy Collins. Jimmy is 1 for 2 today. Can he get on base again and start a rally here for Boston? It's the 2-2. Counts all even up. And that ball is laced into center field. Nice job by Jimmy. He's starting to heat up, folks. So he's down at first with darn good speed. And that brings up Chick Stahl. And Chick, he is 0 for 1 today. He did walk his last time up, though. And here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's a pitch out. And they got him by a country mile, folks. Jimmy Collins thrown out down in 2nd with the pitch out. Now there's 2 outs, nobody on for Chicky Baby. And it's a 2-1 count on him. And here's the pitch. Let's see if he can get on base here, folks. That ball is skied out into, well, it's going to make it on the infield. And that'll be out number 3. So they get a runner on. He gets thrown out. And we go to the top of the bottom of the 5th. It is 2-1 Pittsburgh. Sebring, Phelps, and Felipe, the bottom part of the order, due up here for Pittsburgh. Jimmy is 1 for 1 today. He's a hitting machine in this World Series, batting .350. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's driven in the left field, but that's an easy catch out there for Patsy. 1 down. That brings up Eddie Phelps. He's 1 for 1 today and driven in a run against Mr. Cy Young. Here's the 1-1 pitch to him, and that's a ground ball down the 1st. And he beats the throw, folks. I don't know what Cy Young was doing. He took his time, and Eddie, with catcher speed, makes it down there for an infield hit. And that brings up the Deacon Felipe. He's 0 for 1 today. Is he going to square down a bunt here and try to get Eddie in the scoring position? And he does square it back to the mound, and that's a nice sacrifice. Eddie's down in scoring position for the top of the order. Only thing is, Ginger's having a terrible World Series. He's 0 for 2. Can he make it up here, folks, and give the Pirates a little bit of wiggle room? They're leading by 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That ball is driven into right field, And Eddie's rounding third. Here's the throw home, folks. He's in there safely. And Ginger gets down the second, folks, on the throw home. And this is a 3-1 lead now for Pittsburgh. Ginger finally gets a hit. Well, Freddie Clark, who's also struggling, only batting $120, can he drive in Ginger? Ginger's got good speed down there. A single, definitely scoring. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Freddie. And that is going to be wrapped out the left field off the base of the wall, folks. And Freddie's heading for third. He's going to make it in there easily. Again, I don't understand the slide. That's a triple, and it's all of a sudden 4-1. Pirates are starting to take it to Cy Young here with 2 outs. Running wild on him. And that brings up Tommy Leach, another batter struggling. Only hitting a $192, but he's got Clark down at third. Can he give him a 4-run lead here, folks? Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that's grounded down the third. Over to first, a high throw, but a nice play down there at first. That'll end the inning. But Pirates score 2, make it 4-1 as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Yeah, way to go, Freddie's right. It's about time the top of the order started doing something for the Pirates. The bottom part's been carrying them. We got 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up here for Boston. Freeman, Parent, and no chance. Bucks 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Deacon with a 3-run lead now. And that ball is hit down the first, gets through his legs, folks. And that ball is out in the corner in right field. And Buck's rounding second. And he makes it in the third for another triple for Beatles. Jeez, you Pete, as Beatles loves to hear me say. I think that's the 4th triple of the game. Let's take a look here. Let's see, box score here. I think that's the 4th triple of the game. 1, 2, 3 triples on the game. 3 triples in this game so far. Buck Freeman down at third with nobody out. And Pirates with a 3-run lead is going to play back. You got Freddie up. Freddie's batting .240, but he has 3 RBIs in this World Series, folks. Can he get number 4 here against Deacon? Deacon just got 2 runs in that bottom of the 5th. And that's a ground ball down the third, and a run will score. So they cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2, but now nobody's on with 1 out. And that brings up the Candy Man. He's starting to heat up, folks. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got that batting average up to .250 against old Felipe. Can he go 3 for 3 here today? Here's the 2-0 pitch. He wraps that ball in the left field, but right at Fred Clark. That'll be out number 2 now. That brings up Ferris. Ferris is 0 for 2 today. And here's the 2-0 pitch to Ferris, and he flies out to right field. Easy play out there for Sebring, and that'll end the inning. But the Americans get 1 back, cut the lead to and half to 4-2. We got the big boys coming up here for the Pirates, and most of them's done the damage. Wagner, Bransfield, and Ritchie against Cy Young. Can Hornus get on base? He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Wagner. And Cy Young's got him figured out today. That's a ground ball down the Ferris, and he's out for the 3rd time. Hey, Beatles, welcome in, man. It's 4-2 Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th. The top of the order is finally starting to hit for Pittsburgh. And we got Kitty up now. He's 1 for 2 today. Here's the pitch from Cy Young. 1 down, nobody on. And that ball is driven into center field. That'll be a base hit for Kitty. So you got a runner down at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. And that brings up Claude Ritchie. He's got 5 RBIs in this World Series. Kitty with some speed. A double scores him easy. Here's the 1-0 pitch. They throw over. The ball gets away. And just like that, now you got runner in scoring position here for Claude, as Kitty's down at second. So Claude Ritchie here, one ball on him, drive him in. A single scores him easy now. Here's the 1-1 pitch to him. Claude hits that ball in the foul territory, goes off screen, but that'll be out number 2 as he pops up in foul territory as Lou makes the catch. So 2 outs now. It's up to Jimmy Sebring to drive in Kitty from second. He is 1 for 2 today. He's having a nice World Series, batting .333. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that ball is laced through the middle, diving play, but it gets through. Here's the throw home, and he's in there safely. RBI single for Jimmy, and that gets the lead back to 3 runs. It's 5-2 Pittsburgh. Here comes Eddie Phelps having a heck of a game and a heck of a series, folks. Batting .412. He's 2 for 2 today. Sebring down there with some speed. Well, they send him down the second. Try to steal and get in scoring position here for Ed. And here's the 1-0 pitch, and he's taking off, and he's in there without a throw. You could see that coming, folks. So he's in scoring position. The way Eddie's hitting, it could easily be 6-2 here. So here's the pitch, a 2-0 pitch, and they're pitching out. And they intentionally walk Eddie. I kind of don't blame him. He's pretty hot. So now you got the force play at any base here. And you got Deacon up. But you know what we say in this channel? Let's go Bucks is right, Beetle. We don't need no stinking DH. Can the Deacon help himself and drive Jimmy in? Here's the 1-1 pitch to Deacon. That ball is laced down the short, and that's going to be an E6, folks. And that'll load the bases up for Ginger, and he's finally starting to hit. He's 1 for 3. Came around the score and drove in a run his last time up. Can Ginger bust this game wide open? You got Sebring down at third. Phelps, not bad speed for a catcher, and then Deacon down at first, not bad speed either. So a single probably scores 2 here. Here's a full count to him, and that ball is laced down the third. He touches the bag for out number 3. But the Pirates score a run and get the lead back to 3. It's 5-2. We go to the 7th inning. We got Cryer, Young, and Doherty due up here against Deacon. Deacon's gotten up 6 hits. Walk 2, hasn't struck out anybody through 6. Lou Cryer, he's 1 for 1 today, and with a walk and an RBI. He continues to hit well here in the series. That ball is driven out to center field. Ginger's got a beat on that. Easy out. 1 down now. Here comes Cy Young. They're going to keep him in the ball game, folks, which I don't blame him. He's got 2 base hits in this World Series. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Cy Young. And that ball is hit down the first. Easy play. He'll take it himself. And that'll be out number 2. And that brings up Patsy Doherty. 2 outs and nobody on. Patsy's 0 for 3. Having a terrible World Series as of right now in the bat. He's only batting a .172. And here's the pitch to him. And that ball is hit down the second. 1, 2, 3 goes the Americans. We can go to the 7th inning stretch. It's 5-2 Pittsburgh. And that'll have Clark, Leach, and Wagner due up here in the bottom of the 7th. Cy Young still out there through 6 innings. He's given up 8 hits, 5 runs, walked 1, and struck out 1. Not his best performance, that's for sure. Fred Clark got a RBI single his last time up. Can he reach base here in the 7th and get this inning started well? Here's the first pitch to him. That's driven out the left field, but Patsy's got it, and that'll be out number 1. 1 down now with Tommy Leach up. Tommy's still struggling. He's 0 for 3 today. Can he get on base for Wagner? And here's the first pitch to him, and that's going to drop in there. in front of Chick. That'll be a base hit. And up comes Hornus Wagner. Cy Young's had his number today. Wagner's 0 for 3 today, but one swing of a bat and he could drive in Tommy. And like I say, he's having a heck of a World Series, batting .357. So he might be due, folks. He's first pitch swinging. The ball's hit down the second, over to short, over to first. That's a 4-6-3 double play. And that ends the inning, folks. We go to the top of the eighth. No runs in that inning. It's still 5-2. You got Collins, Stahl, and Freeman. It's getting late here for Boston. Deacon Felipe's pitching a whale of a game here. Only giving up 2 runs. Jimmy Collins up now. He's first pitch swinging. That's down the first. Easy play for Kitty. He steps on the bag for out number 1. Here comes Chick Stahl. He's had a big error in this game. He's 0 for 2. Not a great game at all for him. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Deacon. That ball is hit deep in the left field, but it's a catch out there for Clark. When you're not hot, you're not hot. Just ask Jerry Reed. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Buck Freeman's up now, batting .296. He's 1 for 3 today. Buck gets something started here with 2 outs against Felipe. And that ball's hit in the center field. It rolls against the wall. He's sliding in the second. Don't understand that, folks. Buck Freeman's got a triple in this game, if I remember right. Don't understand why he did that. I thought that had triple wrote all over it. Let's take a look here at the box score. I'm pretty sure Buck's got a triple in this game. Yeah, he got a triple his last time up. I thought that had triple written all over it. And Legend says that nobody wants Max Lanier pitching. Old Dizzy Dean's going to be pitching on. Yeah, everybody wants to get their uniform dirty. Good one, Legends. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like I say, I think he should be standing down at third. That brings up Freddie Parent now. He's 0 for 1 today. He did drive in a run, though, his last time up when Buck Freeman was down at third with that leadoff triple in the 6th. So can Freddie drive him in again here? Here's the 2-1 pitch to him. And that ball is laced out to center field. Should be a can of corn, and it is. So they get the double, but no runs come across. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still a 3-run lead for Pittsburgh. Bransfield, Ritchie, and Sebring do up here. Kitty's having a good game. He's 2 for 3 against Cy Young. And he's got a 1-2 count on him. That ball is hit down the second. Ferris throws over to first for out number 1. And that brings up Claude Ritchie. He's 0 for 3 today. Cy Young's got his number today. And here's the 2-2 pitch. And that ball is hit out into left field. Patsy Doherty comes in, makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down here in the 8th. So it's up to Jimmy Sebring, who's having a good game. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Can he get something going, folks? He batted .277 with 4 home runs in the regular season. And he's got a 1-1 count on him, and that ball is hit into the gap. Nice dive and play out there by Chick Stahl. After having a big throwing error in the 2nd inning, he makes a nice play here in the 8th. Let's take a look at that. That ball looked like it had a double written all over it. He lays out, makes the catch. To end the 8th inning, we go to the top of the 9th. The Americans are down by 3. LaChance, Ferris, and Cryer. Some of the best hitters coming up here in this World Series for Boston. Deacon looking to go the distance and pick up his 2nd win in this World Series and give the Pirates a 4-3 lead. Remember, this is a 9-game series, so it's not over. This ain't the last game, folks. Somebody's still got to win 5 games. And he's first pitch swinging. That's hit down to Wagner, and that's out number 1. 1 up and 1 down. That brings up Ferris. Ferris is 0 for 3 today. Deacon's gotten his number today. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Ferris. That ball is hit down the third, bobbled, but thrown over. And Tommy Leach, plenty of time to get Ferris. And Americans are down to the last out. It's up to Luke Cryer. He's 1 for 2. He's driven in one of the 2 runs. Can he keep this game alive here for Boston? It's a full count against him. And that ball is hit in the left field, and this should do it, folks. And that's your ball game. And the Pittsburgh Pirates win Game 7, take a 4-3 lead in this World Series. 5 runs on 2. Well, we'll take a look here at the box score. You have Boston, 2 runs on 7 hits and 3 errors. The Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits and no errors. You get 1 more and this is over. It did go 8 games in real life, but it was the Boston winning it in 8 games. Can the Pirates turn it around in the replay and reverse history and win this in 8 games? The Pirates got a strong pitching performance out of Deacon, who stymied the Boston Americans to win this game 5-2. Game 7 of the World Series. The Americans could never get a beat on the right-hander Felipe through 9 innings of 7-hit ball. The Pirates now hold a 4-3 lead in the best of 9. Old Ginger dealt the Americans a blow in the bottom of the 5th, batting with a runner at second, and Pittsburgh leading 2-1. Belmont hit an 0-1 fastball for a run-scoring single. And Ginger says we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Sometimes we just need to relax. And the next game will be in Boston at Huntington Avenue grounds. So Boston's going to go home, try to keep this series alive. You had Collins, Freeman, and LaChance going 2 for 4 in this game. They had their opportunities. Boston left 6 men on base. You had Freeman with a double and Cryer. And Buck Freeman had that triple. I thought he should have had 2 triples. That double, I thought he was a little lazy, and I don't understand him sliding into second. Way to go, Bucks, Doug says. Yep, I'm kind of rooting for the Buccos myself. You had Collins. He got 1 stolen base and got thrown out. Jimmy Sebring with a stolen base for the Pirates. And the Pirates, you had Bransfield, Sebring, and Eddie Phelps going with 2 hits. Eddie had a well of a game. He's batting .412 in this World Series, folks. Nice job by Eddie. And he had an RBI. You had Fred Clark with a triple in this game. The Pirates only left 4 men on base. They took advantage of the runners they had, folks. You had Cy Young going the distance, pitching 8 innings. He gave up 9 hits, 5 runs, walked 1, struck out 1. ZRA is now at 2.8. Deacon picks up his 2nd win. He's 2-2 in this World Series. He goes 9 innings, scatters 7 hits, 2 runs, walked 2, and didn't strike out a soul. His ERA drops to 2.25. And here in a little bit, Legends should be on for game number 7 of his National League Championship. We'll be looking forward to that. So go over there and catch that. Approximately what time, Legends, you think you'll be on? Wait here, see what time Legends thinks she's going to get off work. We got Beatles eternally. Check out his channel. Beatles is doing the 1967 replay. I think he's using, like, correct me if I'm wrong, So Legends is hoping to be on around 10:45, folks. So that's only about 25 minutes from now. So stop over to Legends channel and check out game number 7 is his National League Championship. The American League's already settled. I won't give it away. Go check out the games. See who won the American League and head into the World Series. You got the Cardinals and the Giants in the National League. Like I say, Beatles, how many engines are you using in that 67? He's playing the 1967 replay. Oh, you're welcome. And he's using like 6 or 7, maybe up to 10. Might be up to 10 engines now. Replaying the 67 season and seeing what it's like. 7? Yeah, pretty cool. He's going to save out of the park for last. Or Action PC for last, I think. Sorry, Action PC, I think, is going to be last. Waiting for the 2024 edition to come out. Got Doug Hunt in here, Tim D. Dave Little. Sorry, Dave, I didn't see you stop in. Dave Little, check out his channel, folks. Didn't see Dave come in. Sorry about that. Jamie, check out Jamie's channel. 007, check out his great channel. And I believe that's everybody, folks. So I'm going to get off here, get a little snack, and get ready for Legend Sports Universe. Until next time, oh, you're welcome, Tim D. Thanks for stopping by, guys. So maybe tomorrow we'll have game number 8 and see if these Pirates can wrap up this World Series in 8 games like Boston did to them in real life. Then we'll move on. Big Clue wanted me to do a 1904 What If World Series, so that'll be the next thing on the calendar. We'll do the 1904 What If Giants would have went and played in the World Series. Oh, you're welcome, Jamie. Oh, it was a nice time last night with you, Beatles, and Mike. I enjoyed myself. Oh, thank you, Beatles. I appreciate it, bud. I texted Ken Castro and told him I was going to be on. I was hoping Ken would get in here. So I know he loves this 1903 season. So he didn't text me back. Hopefully he catches it on the replay. Yeah, it will, Jamie, won't it? I'm be honest. I mean, I want the Pirates to win, but selfishly, I love to see all these World Series go the distance, just so I can spend more time getting to know the players and all. But like I say, I'm kind of rooting for the Pirates, but I wouldn't mind it going 9 games. I wouldn't mind every one of these series go 9 or 7, because I know 1919 and I think 1920 are the other 2 World Series that are 9-game World Series. Beatles, if you know for sure, let me know. But I think that's the ones. Oh, so it was also 1921. So it was 1919, 1920, and 1921. Does that sound right, Beatles? So we'll have, like I say, we'll have 3 more World Series that can possibly go 9 games. So that would be pretty neat, like I say. In 1904, the What If, I'm only going to do 7 games, but I think I got it. We'll take a look here. Let's say this before something stupid happens and it crashes. I think I got the 1904 set up to go like 1 game at home, 1 game on the road. I think that's how a lot of the series was in the early 1900s. I think that's how I got it set up. Take a look here. I got 1904 and 1905 already set up. It was 1922 and yep. So 1919, 1920, and 1921. So let's see here. I think that's how I had it set up, was a 1-1 format. Let's take a look here. Go to playoffs. So, and says it's in New York and then in New York. So I got it 1-1. I didn't think I set it up that way. I thought I set it up to be a 1-1 World Series like 1905, but I guess I didn't. Looks like I set it up to be 2-3-2. All righty. I guess I'll keep it that way since I already got it set up. But yeah, I thought, because I know 1905. Take a look at that. 1905 was 1-1, 2-2. Pretty sure. Yeah, I got that 1-1, 1-2-2. That's what I thought. So I thought I did 1904 the same way, but I must not have. I must have been just made it a regular 2-2-2-3-2. So we'll keep it that way since I already got it set up. I'm not going to go back and change it. Alrighty, folks. Well, I'll get off here and, like I say, get myself a snack and get ready for Mr. Legend Sports Universe. Till next time, you all have a great evening and take care. Hopefully, I'll see you all over in Legends.